Hey guys, Trigger coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today's video, what we're going to talk about is going to be the Fire Slam newest update. Now, I know we've talked about this a lot, and this event has been very impactful to a lot of accounts, especially my free-to-play. And I know talking to a lot of other players has been extremely helpful for them. Today's event, I honestly think is going to be the most impactful to your account, and I'm going to go into a little bit more explanation as to why. Okay, first and foremost, we did move hotel rooms. It is a little bit better. I'm still trying to dial in like the harmonics, because I'm actually like kind of in the corner. The internet situation is a little bit better. I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to get it even better so that way I can stream. I was planning on streaming Sunday night. Hopefully, I will be able to stream. You know what? If not, I'll probably still work with it, and we'll try to make the best out of the situation. Now, what I wanted to bring up is you will notice that this new event, right? Borden's Blessing. Again, this Borden dude. You guys know how I feel about him. This time he's being generous. They just dropped extra gear charms of all types. Now, that was funny that it's all types. Excuse me. I don't see all types here. Do you? No thank you. But, these are the important ones. Literally, so the reason why we're going to have this discussion is these ring charms and these amulet charms are hands down the best charms to have in the game. So if you go in and we look at my gear, don't mind the clutter. The reason why we're going to look at my gear is notice that a lot of these are only at 12 here, and these are all percent stats, okay? So all of your gear, as far as the bottom row is concerned, when you hit manage gear, and you look at the bottom row of gear types here, these are all potential percent stat pieces of gear that you're really going to use in your account. Now these scale the highest. Yes, flat stats will give you flat stats. However, percent stats scale off your character's base stats. So as you get them leveled up, the gear actually grows with them. That means this bottom row here is the most impactful to your account. So you really want to focus on upgrading your boots, your rings, and your amulets, we'll call them, before you upgrade anything. As you've seen in other videos I did, you know, when you start building a champion, you always start with the ring. Well, with that being said, this event is giving you a pretty decent reward. I mean, you can come down here to stage 6 and start getting these rings. Now, you may question and go, well, John, I mean, stage 6, and it's also available in stage 8. Which one's actually better? Because I know stage 8-3 takes a lot more time, and a lot of players aren't able to complete 8-3. They're finding that 8-2 and 9-2 are extremely hard for them, and that's okay. But what I did notice is the drop rates, they are slightly different, but as far as the amount of energy that you're going to be putting into this and the amount of time that's going to save, it's kind of worth it. So, for example, if I do a quick run here, we'll just show you just a very fast run on stage, stage 6, right? Hold on. Yep, stage 6, sorry. One battle. My Valeria pretty much clears it up. Imogen's in there because every now and then she does not 100% clear the wave. But it's very fast. So I'm able to, well, use all my energy. Unfortunately, we actually used all the meal coupons, and I'm gonna have to start using diamonds. This event just basically ripped my wallet. I'm definitely going to be probably reinvesting. With that being said, beware. I will probably do a video where I'm going to do all those daily pick packs, and I'm going to see what that extra bonus really was. But as you saw, there was the run. It was literally 26 seconds for that run, and the shortest battle time is 23 seconds, and we got 1 epic. Now, this cost me 2 energy. That's exponential compared to what you would get if you were to do endless trials. If you were to go do farming dungeons, the amount of those charms you're going to get is going to be very little. And once again, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but we're really stockpiling jade shards. Look at this. I'm already at 67,000 of these jade shards, and I've already used about 10,000 of them. So I'm sure after this event, I may be close to the 80,000 mark. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty insane. But the biggest thing to note is you really want to focus on farming stage 6. And then obviously stage 7 is also equally important, but the reason why I really go in and I want to explain to you guys why you got to do stage 6 is because those rings literally make or break your character. So your DPS characters, for example, if I go in here and I show you like my Valeria that I was using to farm, you will notice that she has a very distinct piece of gear for her ring. It is a level 15 ring. The reason being is because it's crit damage. Yes, it's 3 times crit rate. I know it rolled too flat. I'm not happy about it, but I couldn't pass up 3 times crit rate. It did it all the way up to 9. So at that point, I had to commit. But that 50% crit rate is astronomical because if I go and I grab a level 12 one, so let's go level 12 main crit damage here. Let's find a level 12. That's 39%. So that literally gave me another 11% crit damage, which helps you just scale astronomically as far as your damage is concerned. So that's why I'm really like this is probably the best rotation for the Fire Slam and probably the most important one really for you guys to be farming. Now, for those that are interested, yes, there are drop rates, right? That is totally a thing to worry about. Like, okay, am I going to be wasting my energy by farming 6? Do I need to farm another stage? So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a spreadsheet. Now this was provided to me by a good friend of ours, Rex Hart. You may or may not have seen his content. I will leave a link down below actually to his channel because you definitely want to go check him out. He does really good content. And he's just now starting to kind of grow his channel, so definitely want to go check him out. But as you will see on this spreadsheet, we did this as a community. He was streaming, and I noticed he was streaming, so it's like, you know what? While I'm going ahead and collecting my own data, let's go ahead and help him finish compiling his own. So we talked, we merged together, and a lot of his community actually helped him put together this spreadsheet as well, which is really cool. I like to see that togetherness. There's nothing better than when a community comes together to kind of like, you know, figure some things out, get the stats, get the data. It makes the whole being a content creator thing and being a part of the community a lot better because everybody's willing to interact and share information. In this case, Rex was very nice and he actually let me, you know, share information. So as you can see here, this is his spreadsheet. Now, the big thing to note here at the very bottom, these are the final drop rates that we accumulated. Stage 6 and 7, I got almost the same drop rates. Mine were just a little higher. I mean, I was averaging about 7.5 of the epics and about 0.7 to 0.1 on the legendaries per 10 run. But you will notice for a 10 run on any of these stages, on 9.3, you will average around 9 epics and 0.7 legendaries. On stage 8, you're going to average 9 epics, 0.3 of the legendaries. Stage 7, 8.2 to 0.6 of the legendaries. And on stage 6, almost 7 and 0.9 for the legendaries. Now, yes, this is essentially on these bottom ones here that are, we'll average them. We'll say they're just 7.5, okay? Now that 7.5 compared to the 9 on the higher stages, is that really worth the extra time? Because you're almost doubling your runs. In my opinion, it really isn't because the legendaries are really what makes the difference. And if you notice, legendary rates, they're about the same. So they kind of make up for it. Because I mean, when you think about this, the legendaries themselves are worth an astronomical amount compared to the epics. So the fact that you can still drop almost the same amount of legendaries makes that give and take there a little bit more important for me because it helps you really farm these up super fast. Okay, now to each their own. I know everybody is running really ragged and really thin on the resources, so definitely as you're kind of looking at this event, weigh your outcome as far as like, is it going to be worth it for me? Do I have pieces of gear right now that are going to make a difference on my account? We just finished the gear upgrade, so it's not like you need to stockpile these for a gear upgrade event. But if you are really struggling in some content and you're noticing like, you know, I just need a little bit more damage, it's going to be really worth it to go ahead and take that extra time and, you know, maybe invest in this because how often are we given the chance to where we can like regularly farm these charms? It doesn't come across very often, really at all. This is the first event they've done, and I'm going to keep harping on it. They've been knocking it out of the park. I really feel like they kind of made up for the whole event debacle they did at the very beginning, and they're really taking the time to give us something that actually helps the community out and helps everybody grow their accounts, which I do greatly appreciate. I hope they keep it up. This game has been growing. It has become very stable. People are throwing around terms like raid killer. I don't know that I believe that, to be honest with you. It is another gacha game. It is hopefully going to be a very steady competitor. And you know, as you guys see from my content, my following has been growing and growing because the game's been growing and growing. And I feel like it's events like these that are really helping these growing spurts come about, because these events, when a new player comes in, they don't really know what they're doing, but a lot of this content is really, really easy to do in this Fire Slam, and that's why it's super important that you notice the drop rate here for 6 and 7, because you can farm the glyphs that are going to be important, or not glyphs, sorry, the charms that are going to be important to your account at a very low stage, and those are very, very easily attainable. Basically, if you hit Mythic, you are pretty much guaranteed to go ahead and farm 6-3 and 7-3. You may not farm it as fast as I do, but do note champions to use are probably going to be AoE nukers that are just going to come in and quickly knock out the enemies and have shorter animation speed. So if you do multi-battle, you turn eco mode on, you skip the animation, it's going to help really shorten that runtime. However, I know you guys are all running low on energy, so definitely utilize what resources you can to get that energy, whether it's through your arena rewards or through your endless trial. There's a lot of different ways to get energy. I have a video on it, go watch it. It'll help you understand how to get energy and how to get it very efficiently. I know myself, I'm going to burn through most, if not all, my diamonds. I may even buy some more. I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to do? Actually, I know what I'm going to do. And I'm probably going to do that, and I'll do a video on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoy this event. Go farm those charms. It's going to be worth it. And definitely go check out my buddy Rex Hart. I will leave a link down below. Go check him out. He's trying to grow his YouTube. Needs some help. Let's go send him some love. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.